Welcome to Video Store Phantoms, your look back at some nostalgic nightmares from the 90s and 2000s. This week we rented Jack Frost from 1997.
One cold night, science and evil collide. Oh yeah. Now, a serial killer is on the loose.
We hadn't even tested the acid on an amoeba, let alone a human cell. This is a disaster.
Look, I just saw something that doesn't belong in this world, and it's out there killing my friends. Now tell me what it is.
Jack Frost.
I think Jack's about to make an entrance. And he's giving cold-blooded a whole new meaning.
Hey, Jack! What? You left the 7-10 split.
Hell has just frozen over. Blow me. Jack Frost.
Look, Ma! I'm a Picasso!
Okay, welcome to our show. I am Hinge, and with me is Amby
Hi.
and Mel.
Hey.
Okay, so as you can see, it is Christmas time. We have our Christmas themes going, and we picked a Christmas movie this time.
Yay. Christmas.
If you're just listening to us, it doesn't really matter. But we do have Christmas decorations up.
Yeah.
Merry Chrysler.
Happy Honda Days!
Oh, God.
I mean, maybe I should say that, but it's not a big deal. But every single one of us has a cold. So if we sound effed up in this episode, that's probably why.
I have a cold. Oh, no.
I
Well,
might.
you're getting there.
No, don't
It's
say
fine,
that. No.
So, at the start of our show, what we like to do is we like to we like to check out an old ad. And it being the Christmas December season, we picked one that is themed. What do we have today?
I believe we have Folgers. You know, the Folgers brother and sister. The family loving one, right?
Yeah, the one that
Very
everybody
loving
makes fun
family
of.
one.
Mhm.
Well, let's play it and then we'll make fun of it.
Okay.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister? Oh, I missed you so much. They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, real coffee.
West Africa.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
This is wrong.
You're my present. Is that how siblings act?
No. Never.
Oh,
I feel like the commercial, I don't want to call them filmmakers, but they watched the final edit and didn't think there would be anything wrong with it.
they absolutely did. In fact, they even put out a statement later
Right.
about how it,
The comment.
people are blowing this out of proportion, blah 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 blah. Like, because it went viral before the parodies. Like everyone was like, "This is kind of weird," and people were making fun of it online for a while. This ad is from, I think it's early 2000s.
Since 2009.
Yeah.
Oh, mid
2009.
2000s,
Yeah.
Late 2000s.
late 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember us making fun of it in college, like all the time, because every time we'd have a cup of coffee, one of my roommates would just be like, "You're my present this year."
Ew.
Oh, gosh.
Gross.
I love this comment. I have a feeling that everyone who was ever involved in a commercial's production is the only child in their family and has no idea that this isn't how siblings interact.
Like, yeah, you can have like loving relationships with your siblings, but it's like weird because these two like these two actors have a chemistry that doesn't feel sibling-like. It feels like, ugh.
Flirty.
Uh,
Very
yeah, it
flirty.
does. It does, and it's gross. I do want
Okay.
Folgers. Like I do want coffee now, though. So I guess it's
Ah,
I
doing its
do,
job.
incest
right?
coffee.
Isn't that it works?
Incest
I do want a
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
With
I think I
extra
want
cream.
like a ew.
Ugh.
Oh, is that a double entendre? I thought you meant like extra cream. Like
What?
never mind. Never mind.
Huh?
No. Nothing.
Wait, if it's not a double entendre, does that just mean you don't like cream? What do you mean?
What's double entendre?
Oh, it's like a double meaning because you said extra cream and I was like, who's Cream the Brothers?
Oh,
Is that what
oh,
you meant?
yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it is however you want to take it.
It weirdly does make me want a coffee.
Yeah, that image of like a hot pot of coffee is like always so alluring. For those who drink coffee, I know not everybody does.
But I always associate Christmas mugs with like hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, like if you're gonna have a Christmas themed mug, it's probably not gonna have coffee in it.
Yeah.
I wonder what he brought her. I
His
want to know what gift he got her.
It was an engagement ring, if I remember correctly.
Oh gosh.
Gross. Fucking gross. It's illegal. The sisters stayed up all night. Who the fuck does that? Go to sleep.
And his response when he first sees her was like, "Ooh, looks like I've got the wrong house." Like, ew, dude. That's your sister.
Oh my god, the coffee imagery though is so good. Do I have any decaf coffee? Like just
That
like
works.
the image of like pouring it into a mug. It sounds so good. Sorry.
Okay.
This commercial's working too well for me in the way that it's meant to, which is for coffee, not for incest. Oh, gross.
5 years later, we are still talking about this ad negatively, but we still want coffee as a result of it.
Definitely not 5 years later. It's closer to 20, but
Yeah.
20, 19, 20. Oh yeah, 15, 14. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
math.
5 years.
Don't laugh at
Wait,
me.
I didn't
5
know. That didn't even register. So you thought 2009 was 5 years ago?
No.
5 years ago
no.
is 2019.
Okay.
Wait, no,
I
16.
said-
What? Ah,
5 years ago is 2020.
holy crap.
I don't know. I didn't math. It doesn't matter. The point is, we're still
Yeah.
talking about this ad, and it still makes us want coffee, even though we're making fun of it, and we're talking about it negatively.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're talking about it negatively because of the content of the actual commercial. But as far as marketing, it's working. Like it's doing all the right things. It's showing you a hot cup of coffee, pouring. It's got the Folgers in the back. It's just everything else is gross.
Yeah.
Bittersweet love.
It's
No.
the
Obsessed with
acting,
coffee.
honestly.
No.
The acting is what
Yeah.
kind of killed it.
Yeah. It could just be I don't think that they were acting badly per se, but the tone was way off. I think the director could have been like, "You guys look like you're fucking flirting. Maybe tone it back, or try
Yeah.
something different. I don't know, come from a
Yeah.
different angle, but not this one."
Yeah, why would you say you're my present?
Would it have been any creepier if she was a younger actress?
It might have been more innocent. If it was like
Maybe.
a much younger sister, just excited.
Yeah.
The fact that they're close in age.
I think that's what makes it weird, is that they look
Yeah.
like they're flirting and they look like they could.
Moving
that
on
was
from
the Folgers
Folgers.
ad from Folgers. Delicious hot
Mhm.
cup of steamy sibling love.
Ew.
Yep.
The best part of waking up is brother-sister stuff. Anyway, what movie was it? Jack Frost. All right.
Okay.
We watched Jack Frost this week. So the way we normally do our reviews, we'll go into our cast list, do a little bit of a breakdown, first thoughts, that kind of thing, and then we'll submit our reviews. Okay, so as far as the cast goes, honestly, I recognized 2 actors from this movie and none of them were the main characters.
Yeah, I don't really know
same.
too many people.
The most famous person obviously in this movie is Shannon Elizabeth,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
or Nadia from the American Pie movies.
What's her character's name in Scary Movie? I guess it doesn't
Buffy?
matter. Was it Buffy?
Yeah, it's
Right.
Yeah, this was her first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else in this movie, I do know them from stuff, but they're not really that famous. Most of the actors in this movie are voice actors.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the guy who plays Jack Frost, his name's Scott McDonald. I know that he was in one of the Final Fantasy games. He always does like creatures and bad guys. He's in the Mafia games. I know that much.
Neat.
The guy who plays the FBI agent is actually in a lot of anime. He's in Berserk. He's in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a bunch of stuff like that.
Hmm.
The FBI agent's name was Stephen Mendel. We forgot to say. I remembered. I know now where I remember him from. He played Master Splinter in the 90s in the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's so cool.
He was Master Splinter in that version of the Ninja Turtles that had the girl turtle.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen that, have you? It was a live action TV show on Fox Kids. They had Venus, the girl turtle.
Nah.
It was
Nope.
terrible. It's awful. She's got like turtle boobs in her shell.
Turtle boobs.
Oh,
And she's not a ninja, she's a shinobi. Anyway, he played Master Splinter in that. That's where I know him from. I know that I recognize the guy who played the FBI agent.
hmm
He's been in a lot of TV shows. Like he was in a series Unfortunate Events. He was in The Watchmen. He played like a scientist. He was in Fido. If you've ever seen Fido, that's the one where it's like a boy and his dog, but instead of a dog, he has a pet zombie.
Oh wait, that one. Yeah. Okay. Yes,
He
I
is
have.
the security guard that they frame for the outbreak at the very end.
Oh really? Huh. That's cool.
The guy who plays the sheriff, Sam, his name is Christopher Alport. He was in that show Mad Men, and
Yeah.
actually the actor passed away. And when he passed away, they had to kill off his character in Mad Men.
Yeah, he played Pete's dad. They killed him in a plane crash, a famous plane crash. Oh yeah, I love Mad Men. His character, I think, was only in like the first 3 seasons, and he was a pretty minor character, and then he passed away.
The way he passed away was in a avalanche, coincidentally.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, how tragic.
Yeah, the odds. From what I remember reading, the director actually was trying to do a trilogy of Jack Frost movies,
hmm
and him passing away is the only reason they canceled the third movie.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, the third one was going to have a giant Jack Frost take over a mountain as a giant snowman.
Okay. They did eventually make a sequel, right? But is it not really connected to this same production?
No, it's the same. It's the same
Oh, okay.
cast. A few of them, anyway.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, I had
lead
heard that there
actor,
was a
Jack
sequel.
Frost, came back.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That's
pretty
cool.
much everybody in this movie is known for voice acting. Majority of their IMDb's are all cartoons and anime and video games.
hmm
I mean, there's not much else we could talk about as far as cast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Like, these people are recognizable, but it's like that thing of like, hey, I know that dude. You'll look him up and like, yeah, he played background actor number 3, or you know what I mean? Like the doctor in this movie is the most recognizable person to me. The doctor's name was Paul Keith, and he's been in like ER. He's in Pirates of the Caribbean. He was in Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but it's like he was in a single episode of this. He was in a single episode of
Yeah.
that.
It's
Oh,
one of those
yeah.
things where it's like they just have one of those faces that remind you of another actor. Like
Mm-hmm.
were we saying that the actress who plays Marla, she's like the police or the sheriff's like assistant. She looks like Adrienne Barbeau, but she's not.
She very much looks like Adrienne Barbeau, but it's
Yeah,
mostly
the
the hair.
hair. Yeah, the hair and like
Mm-hmm.
certain features on her face. But I was like, is that? I was like, I know that's not Adrienne Barbeau, but is it?
It's the hair and the cheekbones.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we good to go for a plot summary then?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This movie's pretty straightforward. It's essentially killer gets killed and is resurrected as some gimmick. There's been dozens of movies like that. There's like Child's Play. I believe we talked about it when we were watching it, but this movie's pretty much the exact same plot as Ginger Dead Man.
I've never seen that. We're very close. We
It's
were very
about
close to watching it.
it's about a killer who dies, and his ashes are used to make a gingerbread man, and he comes back as a killer gingerbread man. And this,
Oh my God.
he gets melted into snow, and he comes back as a killer snowman. There's a lot of things in this movie that happen due to sheer coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
the way the movie starts is it starts with an introduction, and the introduction is pretty cool. I liked how they did the credits. I think that's my favorite part of the
Yeah,
movie.
I did
Yeah.
too. The ornaments, it was creative.
Yeah, because the ornaments had the cast's names on it, and it panned through a tree and showed all of the ornaments with the cast members' names. And at the same time, you heard a voiceover of an uncle telling his niece a scary, happy story, and he's telling her the story of Jack Frost and how he was a serial killer who always got away with it because he never stopped in the same place. And then he tried to bake them into pies, like Sweeney Todd or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of lore dump in that opening scene.
Apparently, it's because their budget was cut. The company that was actually producing their movie went under.
Mhm.
So the bank that had already pre-approved their loan didn't give them any notes.
They're just like, fuck it, do whatever you want.
Pretty much.
I also noticed her voice in the beginning, like the little girl voice. Definitely did not sound like a little girl.
Oh yeah, it was clearly like an older woman doing a little baby voice.
Yeah.
Did you say that the actress playing the little girl was the same actress who played Marla?
The receptionist of the sheriff's office, she played the
Yeah.
little girl.
Huh.
That was a
Cool.
real
Again,
scratchy little girl voice too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I said, most of this cast are voice actors.
Yeah. I wonder if
Oh.
somebody also played the uncle.
Yeah, the uncle is played by the director,
Mhm.
who is apparently also a voice actor.
Oh.
Director of this movie is the writer of Identity from 2003.
Dude, that's on my list.
No.
Yeah,
That was
that
on my
movie's
fucking
pretty
list,
fun.
dude. Yeah.
I mean,
Ambi, have you seen it?
Don't think so.
It's pretty
it's
good.
kind of nonsense, but it's really fun.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
It's a really fun movie.
Yeah, that one's hell of on my list for upcoming movies to do for the pod.
Yeah, for sure. That was like
Yeah.
that's a pretty fun one.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, the opening scene, that's why there's so much info, is because their budget was cut after they had already written for some crazy stuff to happen.
Yeah. But it is like it's a good way to introduce Jack's character too without wasting any of the actual like movie runtime.
In budget without
Yeah.
wasting the budget.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it
the
opens
movie's-
with his fucking execution. Like things get
Yes,
started
the
really
movie.
quickly.
That's what I meant by this movie is filled with coincidence, but like he's on his way to his execution. He's not even there,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure doesn't work that way. If you're going to be executed that day, they usually have you there in advance so that they could prep shit. They're transporting him for his execution, and as they're on their way, one of the guys is like, "Isn't this the town where you got caught?" And then he tells the backstory about how a random backwoods sheriff was the one that arrested Jack.
Yeah.
They're coincidentally driving through that town when they get into an accident that frees Jack. He didn't plan it. He just
Yeah.
happened to be driving through there when they got into a crash.
Yeah.
It made it feel like he was planning some evil plot. Like he just wanted to choke out the guy that was
Yeah.
back there because he was mad. Not that he was trying to escape or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like he took advantage of the crash. It was like he was planning on trying to escape there. They sort of implied that he's the one that caused, like it was a plan, but they showed it was definitely an accident. The guy was trying to pour his eggnog into his thermos when the car, the truck
Yeah.
swerved into them.
Do
Yeah.
you drink that hot?
Eggnog?
Eggnog, you can.
Oh.
Hot mayonnaise.
Right?
I think you can heat it up, yeah. This opening scene is also weird because they said they're like you said, they're transporting him to his execution, and they were like in 30 minutes he's getting executed. And I was like, that's not how this works, but I guess this movie is not really built on logic and sense.
No logic here.
If
No.
he's gonna be executed in 30 minutes and you guys are late, it's
Yeah.
not
I
30
know,
minutes.
right?
He would
It
be
sounds like
where
they're
he's
late.
supposed to be for like a days. It's funny
Yeah.
though how they treat it. They're just like 30 minutes, he's getting fried or something.
When he escapes, he corners the cop who doesn't draw his pistol. He's just like, "Oh no, Jack is out."
I know,
Yeah.
right?
And then the truck randomly explodes, spraying that stuff all over him.
During this scene, do we know that the truck that they crash into is the one carrying all that genetic shit? or genetic material or something?
I
Or do we not
don't
know
think
that yet?
so. I think we don't know what it is, and they explain it like later on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The most they show of it is the gauge, the pressure gauge on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the truck blowing up is another coincidence because the security guard is actually rescued from Jack by the truck exploding by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From there, we're introduced to the sheriff and his family. His son is the most annoying character in this entire movie.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Was he written to be annoying?
I think he
I
was
don't
written
think
to be like 5. But since they
Yeah.
cast the 13, 14-year-old kid, it looks weird.
Yeah, they treat him you'll see it, like, throughout the movie, like, the parents will treat him like he's a little kid, like, they carry him around, like, they cradle him. He's fucking, like,
Yeah.
12. It's very weird.
It would make more sense if he was a lot younger.
Yeah, yeah.
It just comes across as odd, really.
Yeah, and he's, like, very 90s, this kid. I don't know what it is about him, the hair, the clothes, but he looks like a 90s kid.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very annoying.
When the sheriff and his family pull up, again, that's another coincidence because the odds of the sheriff driving by Jack's dead body, him being in the town where he like coincidentally was caught, everything is too convenient plot-wise going on in this movie. And at that point, he's like, "I'm the sheriff here." Like, it's fine. This is a federal matter. Like, no, it's not. He crashed on a road through his town. They should have
I don't
notified
see
the local police.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or is it a federal matter because the shit that they were carrying, the eggnog truck driver, is that what's making it federal?
Yes, but the guy who said this to him was wearing a sheriff's jacket.
Yeah.
Then which sheriff? A state sheriff came? They didn't notify the local police to quarantine the area?
I guess.
So much nonsense. So much nonsense.
Mhm.
Yep, this whole movie's filled with nonsense, though.
Speaking of nonsense, right? So the part after this shows that the sheriff has PTSD from when Jack was on trial.
Yeah. I kind of
Because
thought this was a
Jack-
little unearned. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. Because Jack had said, "I will find a way to get back at you." In fact, he wrote him angry letters. But the way he wrote the angry letters, he did that magazine clipping thing that they do where they cut off letters from different magazines. Normally, you do that to remain anonymous. But he did that in this
Yeah,
movie, and then
dude.
he signed them Jack Frost.
I didn't even think of that. So yeah, he knows who these letters are coming from, dude. You could just write them. That's
Yeah,
funny.
he knows they're from Jack. They're the last thing Jack said to him before he got arrested.
Yeah.
And then he signs them anyway. So what's the point of the magazine thing?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Anyway, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I kind of felt like his trauma was unearned and like undeserved. Cause like when it cuts to that flashback of him catching Jack, I thought something more
Okay.
upsetting happened.
The-
Like maybe like
The way he arrests
like-
Jack, it was so lackluster.
it was so uneventful.
It's like it happened by accident. It wasn't even like, oh yes, I planned this.
Yeah. Or like I
thought he
thought
was-
that maybe he tried to catch him and then like Jack fought back and like the sheriff almost died and that's why he has PTSD. But no, it was a very run-of-the-mill like arrest.
Okay, so
boring.
Jack pulled over on the side of the road to pee.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
sheriff said, "Hey, let me see some ID." And then Jack
Mhm.
got an attitude with him. So the sheriff pulled his gun. And then he said, "You're going to regret this." That's it. That's all that happened.
That's all that happened.
Yeah. He just
like,
kept saying, "You're gonna regret this" over and over.
And granted, like the next scene after that is Jack being let out of the court after being found guilty, and he's just like, "I'm gonna find a way to kill you and your family, sheriff." Blah. And like, but that's it. I was like, you can't. I don't know. I just feel like you should get the fuck over it.
I was expecting the sheriff to have gotten injured or wounded while
Yes,
trying
yes.
to arrest Jack.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Or my thought went like maybe Jack killed his partner or something. Something really like traumatic that would have like altered his life in a really major way. But like he just
The
like
trauma
threatened him.
is that he
That's
yelled
it.
at him.
Yeah.
Because Jack
Yeah,
didn't even put up
that's
a
it.
fight. He literally got
Yeah.
on his knees and was arrested immediately.
Yeah.
All he
That-
did was ask for ID. He didn't even know what he was guilty of. Jack was just being a dick at a traffic stop. That's what he
Yeah.
arrested him
Yep.
for?
Also, did you think that that was kind of, I know it's early in the movie, but I thought that that was out of character how easily Jack gave up considering he just killed a cop in the opening scene. I don't know.
What do you
I
mean?
thought he would have fought a
I-
little harder and not
Like
getting caught.
run away or
Oh,
something.
how
Yeah.
he...
Fight back
Yeah,
a little
because they
bit.
showed
Yeah.
in the opening how aggressive he was.
Yeah, he killed one of the cops that was inside the car with him, or the truck. So like the
So
fact that he
his
didn't
arrest was
kill Sheriff.
nonsense.
Yeah. Very,
He
very
didn't even try to
weird.
fight him or get his gun or anything. He just got on his knees and put his hands on his head.
Yeah. You're gonna regret this one. So yeah, I guess he does. He never
I
did
thought
get
it was
over
gonna lead
it.
to a
Mhm.
fight scene. But
Yeah.
no, it just cuts away and he was arrested just like that.
Yeah.
You're right. It does feel unearned because it's almost like the sheriff is just really, really scared of Jack for no reason.
Yeah.
Because again, he's barely threatened. He just threatened him. He didn't even hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't. You would think that Jack
Yeah.
would be a footnote in his like police career, but apparently he's not. Apparently he's a major, to the point where he's looking at the clock to like see what time Jack's execution takes place. Like he's looking at the clock to make sure it's midnight. I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't go.
That's the other thing. If he was that concerned, he could have gone.
Yeah.
But probably not because they were running late. He wasn't even at the facility.
Yeah.
Right after that, they do the obligatory walk through the characters and introduce everyone, right? So
Yeah.
it shows him get up and his son is making some reindeer poop or whatever it's called.
Reindeer trails?
AJ called it reindeer snacks, and it's like similar to puppy chow, but like
Puppy
It's like a
chow?
trail mix, right? Like a
yeah, but his looks very much like oatmeal.
I mean, I've had it before and it was like a
Mhm.
granola with
Yeah.
like
Ugh, I
peanuts
love
and
puppy
like
chow. It's so good.
M&Ms and peppermints.
hmm Yeah, what he made looked like, it looked like oatmeal. Like it looked like brown oatmeal that he added a special ingredient to.
Poison. He was literally trying to poison his dad.
Yeah, okay, that's another thing, dude. This kid is too old to be that stupid, but he does stupid little kid stuff in this movie.
But he did say, I'm sorry, because he knows that's wrong.
Yeah, I was like, dude,
You're
you
right.
put antifreeze in this. Well, he said
He didn't even have to
did
be
it.
told.
Yeah, he said he did
Yeah.
it because he didn't want his dad to freeze, and I was like, there's no fucking way your middle school ass doesn't know that this is poison.
Yeah.
That and when his dad says, "What did you put in there?" He says, "Antifreeze. I'm sorry." Like you definitely knew you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Why would you say sorry?
Why would an
Mhm.
11-year-old kid think antifreeze stops you from being cold?
He even like guilted him. Like I made it special for you.
Damn,
Like,
dude.
Wanted to throw it away,
Like,
but
it's
then he had a
crazy.
flashback of his son saying that, so he didn't. There's an annoying writing thing. To make dialogue sound natural, it sounds really weird when characters repeat each other's names in a conversation.
Is that happening
Yeah.
a shit ton in this scene?
The scene between Jill
Or Tommy.
and Tommy,
Yeah,
it goes
Tommy.
like this. Is that your sculpture, Tommy? Are we going to meet up again later, Tommy? And he says, "Hi, Jill. Yeah, Jill. What's up, Jill? Blah, blah, blah." Jill. Like, I said each other's names like 6 times.
Was this scene, was it like a snowman contest? Is that what was happening?
Yes. So what's
Huh.
happening in the scene is it's the local snowman contest where like the main neighbor dude is the guy who wins every year. He's won every year for the last few years. And he has his snowman wrapped up so nobody can see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the only other people competing seem to be his daughter, played by Shannon Elizabeth, and his son, played by the one teenage boy.
Yeah. I thought that this snowman making contest was going to come back into play in the movie, and it never did. It's a little disappointing.
No, it didn't. It really didn't.
I was like, oh, you could have made so much use of all these snowmen, but yeah, doesn't
I
come
thought
back.
they were going to like pull the curtain off the hidden one and reveal that it's Jack under there.
Yeah, yeah. Why
Well, they
can't
didn't
we
even
see
do
that?
that.
Yeah.
What's funny is I didn't even realize it was supposed to be a snowman contest because those
Yeah.
4 characters are the only ones there. Well, and the mom, who's also making one.
Yeah.
So-
family inviting.
Of the 5 people competing, only one of them is not a member of that family.
Yeah, this
But-
town takes Christmas very seriously and snowmen very seriously.
And oddly enough, not enough snow. It's
Mm-mm.
lacking a lot of snow in the movie.
Well, from what I was reading, the movie was shot at like I think it was actually at a small town ski resort place, but it was like unseasonably warm, so they had to use fake snow for everything.
Was
So
it
every
foam?
all the snow in the movie is basically foam. That's why it doesn't look wet. And when they
Yeah.
do show real ice and snow, it looks jarring in the movie because it doesn't match.
They tried, you know.
The sheriff also walks up to the shop owner and they have a little exchange where he's like, "Oh, the nightmare's over." It keeps cutting to the "I'm gonna get you. I'll find
Yeah.
a way," is what he keeps saying.
Scott McDonald's delivery of that line reminds me a lot of like Brad Dourif as Chucky. It's the way he screams it. He screams it in a very
Very
deep,
much so. The
yeah.
the Chucky.
I'm gonna get
That's
you.
why I think that's why I said I'm gonna get you. In Jack Frost, he says I'll find a way. In
Yeah,
Child's Play, he says I'm gonna get you
yeah.
repeatedly.
I'll find a way, Sheriff. Ah. It's that like Chucky scream, you know?
Oh man, in that
Mm-hmm.
shot, I noticed it because we were rewatching the movies for the record. His scar makeup is
Uh-huh.
sagging down over his teeth in that shot. I'm like,
Ew.
it looks
I
weird.
guess I didn't even notice that. I guess the
It's
majority of the time he
ugly.
is in Jack, like or Jack, you know what I mean, his snowman
It's
form.
Frost. He's in
Yeah.
snowman form.
Mm-hmm. He could be liquid form too, right?
He can
Yes,
be.
he travels in
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah.
They don't show him traveling in wet. They only show like water pouring through a door when
They
he's traveling in wet.
should.
It's interesting
That'd be
to
cool.
me how quickly Jack gets a handle on his new abilities, considering it's been less than 48 hours.
I know, right? He's
I was
like,
like,
I got
oh,
this.
yeah. Usually there's a
A trial
grace
period.
period, yeah, where you're like learning,
Mm.
oh, I can do this and this and this. I had no idea, but I guess he's a quick learner.
What's funny is that the movie does take place over the course of a day.
Yeah.
Like they could have easily
Mm-hmm.
been like Jack was killed a month ago or something, but
Yeah.
instead it's literally the next morning and he's able to turn into a snowman and shoot icicles and like he knows all of this shit already. No
Mm-hmm.
training
But like
montage.
yeah. But like I said, this movie's goofy, you know. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna really give a lot of
Very goofy.
yeah.
Since there's not really much like plot in this movie, we could just go by kill, I suppose.
Who
So, okay, after
So
all of the characters are introduced, we have the first kill of the movie. Well, I mean, the first kill of like the killer snowman. Basically, an old man is killed off camera. His head is smashed backwards. Like, I guess they're implying that Jack punched him to death.
yeah, he's in his rocking chair.
That's my favorite joke of the entire movie. They're looking at this body and it's rocking back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
he's saying how like there hasn't been a killing in town in his entire lifetime.
How?
And then the sheriff
I'm
is
sorry,
like, "Get your foot off the chair." It's like, "Oh, sorry," and it stops
go
moving.
ahead.
I love that scene. It's so dumb.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite joke of this entire movie. I noticed that in the movie they keep saying killing. Somebody was killed. Like no one says murder in this movie for some reason.
I wonder why.
Huh.
So yeah, that was the first kill of the movie. Was the old man? They should have shown it.
Maybe they
Or-
did and they had to cut it for time. I don't know.
I don't think so. Just because when they show the dummy, it's like in the background in the wide shot, but it's
Mhm.
clearly just the top of a mannequin, and nothing below the shoulders is there on the chair when they show him walking away from.
Yeah.
But they should have had an actor play that character at least, so we know somebody that died and it wasn't just some random person.
Yeah. It is an interesting choice to do it off screen.
As
I don't
like
even know
one of
who
the
he
first,
was.
they don't
Yeah.
explain it. They said that, oh, we've known him for years.
Yeah.
But other than that, they don't really. There's no reason to even believe that it was a murder. He's frozen to his chair outside anyway.
Yeah. That little angry mob that forms at the sheriff's station is very upset though. They're just like, old
That's
man
exa-
Jenkins was killed. Rah, rah, rah. I'm stocking up
There's
on
been a
ammo. And I was
killing.
like, who?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're an angry mob, but at the same time, I thought that was gonna come back. I thought there were gonna be a mob of people that go after Jack, but that doesn't happen in the movie either. Because once they confirm that there's a killer, none of those people show up again.
Yeah. I don't know why.
They do come back for that little scheme that the sheriff cooks up where they all have hair dryers.
That's not the mob though. That's his wife and the two FBI agents and that one guy that's not even part of that mob.
Oh, I thought I
They
saw
don't
several
come
people with
back.
hair dryers. The second death is I don't think I ever learned his name. The son of the family that eventually all gets taken out.
Billy, the
Oh,
bully,
Billy.
Billy
Okay.
bully.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the way they introduce the bully, that's the same kid from the snowman building contest,
Yeah.
and he wants to like sled in the main character's driveway for some reason.
He, he calls it like some black sleet part. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's rude.
Yeah, he was talking about
Yeah.
how like it's the best sledding spot, and the main character boy was like, "This is our driveway."
Yeah, he's
Oh.
kid's kind of a dick. He's a dick.
Oh,
Well,
right.
he's
Yeah.
supposed to be a bully, but luckily Jack defends him and kills the kid.
Luckily.
He pushes
Oh,
him and he gets his head cut off by an
I
insanely sharp sled.
yeah.
I
What the fuck was
don't
that
get
sled made of?
I don't understand how the other parents were trying to blame him. Like, he did it. Clearly, it was him. Do you know
Oh,
how much
because he
force that would
fucking.
take?
Well, I think he said that the kids saw the son push him in front of the sled. But also, like, the kid was stupid because he told the truth. He was like, "It wasn't me, it was a snowman." I was like, "Of course they're gonna think it was you, fucking crazy."
Mm-hmm.
He blames the snowman, and then later on in the movie, he's like, "See, I told you it was a snowman." But everyone had already forgotten about that. You guys were in the middle of like a Christmas party. Like, no, he had no lasting trauma from this incident. He's the one that decorates the snowman. We kind of skipped over that, but the
Mhm.
mom sees Jack standing in front of their house. Luckily, he knew where the sheriff lived. I
I'll
mean,
find a
he must
way.
have since he was sending him letters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He had to have known. Or maybe that was given to the police department and they gave it to him. Like, this is for you.
I also kind of thought these first two kills were kind of weird. So the first one, everybody is unanimous that it was a murder and that there's a killer out there on the loose. And then the second one is just Billy, and everybody thinks the sheriff's son, is the one who killed him. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they weren't capitalizing on like a potential killer plot as well as they could have.
If you thought there was a murderer in town, the sheriff's son supposedly murdered this bully, I kind of would have thought it was him who killed the first person too.
Yeah, but they don't do that.
They
Nobody
don't.
acts like
They
that.
really should have.
And what's crazy is the father of the boy is like, "Your son murdered my son." And the sheriff literally goes, "I have to believe him. He's my son."
Mm-hmm.
Bad
Your
cops.
son is saying a snowman killed his son.
The dad whose son died, I swear to God, that dude was on coke.
Yeah, definitely.
But that
But
whole family is super fucking weird. The mom doesn't seem to react to her son dying.
she was kind of like airheaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of reminded me of the mom from Better Off Dead, where she's just like, "You love raisins." Like, okay. Because she's
But
talking about how I wanted to be the angel on a Christmas tree. And the husband's like, "Yeah, okay."
in this scene when the dad is getting all crazy over like the death of his son, and he's like manhandling the sheriff and he walks away. And the wife is just like, he doesn't mean to be so temperamental. And I was like, you know your kid just died? Lady, I don't know if
Oh,
you knew
man.
this, but your kid just died. His head got lopped off.
Yeah.
Later on, they do show it earlier, but when Shannon Elizabeth's character is trying to leave, she wants to go out on a
Hmm.
date. Her
Yeah.
response is to go out on a date. The
Yeah.
dad's like, "You're not going anywhere." And like they get into an argument and she leaves, and the mom goes, "Maybe she's upset."
What the fuck is wrong with the mom, dude? She's so weird.
Yeah. That whole scene where the bully's dad dies. So he goes outside, I think he's like to have a smoke or something.
Yeah, out of his little pipe. Out of his little
Yeah,
pipe.
out of his
Yeah.
little pipe. And then I don't remember what Jack says. He just kind of laughs.
Yeah.
So he grabs the axe, like, "Where are you? I'll kill you." Like, he didn't do anything yet.
He sees the snowman right there and he hears the voice, and like obviously he doesn't think it's coming from the snowman, but it's just coming from Jack not using his snowman lips to talk. But like, wouldn't you just thought that someone was hiding behind the snowman? Like he doesn't even see that as an option, the dad.
No, he just looks around. Do they show him kill the dad?
No,
Or does
no.
it
You
just
see
show
the
his
aftermath.
body?
I think you could just kind of just see like Jack advancing on the dad, but you don't see it happen. You just see the dad's body fall and like the handle part of the axes in his mouth. That's all you see.
Huh.
Mhm.
You know what? It just occurred to me. That's the same kill as in Identity.
Who?
The baseball
Uh,
bat kill in Identity. It's the same writer as the director of this. He doesn't kill
No, I
him
mean,
with.
yeah, I'm just saying I don't remember the character.
I don't remember the
Oh,
character's name. I just remember that
There's
he
a
gets
similar
killed by the
kill.
handle shoved into his mouth rather than hit with it.
Nice.
unique.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
it's
good
not
movie.
because
Maybe.
the axe is shoved down his throat, and it's the
Yeah.
same writer. Cuts back to the mom who is kind of mumbling to herself, decorating the tree.
hmm He like fucks her up with ornaments or something.
He
Like he
wraps
puts one in her
the
mouth. Oh, the
Yeah,
lights.
he wraps
Yeah.
the lights around her neck and chokes her, and then he shoves an ornament in her mouth, and then he smashes it, and then he grinds her face into the ornaments until she dies.
Yeah. And then hangs her up like the star she always wanted to be on the tree.
At that point, Paul comes in with his delivery, and he runs off like, "Holy crap! Killer snowman!"
Do they imply that Jack is like reborn with superhuman strength? Because I don't think like a regular human man could do what he did to the mom. That seems like it takes a lot of
Yeah.
strength.
I don't think a snowman could either.
Yeah.
While all this is happening, the sheriff is dealing with the agents that showed up.
Yeah. Manners is being a dick.
Absolutely no
Being a
reason. For
real fucking
absolutely no
dick.
reason he's being a dick.
Yeah.
And it's stupid stuff too.
The part where in the town square when Paul is like freaking out and punching snowman's heads off, Manners like punches him and like scolds at the sheriff, and it's just like, you need to get a handle on these people or have you replaced. And I was like, with fucking what? This is the local sheriff, idiot. I don't know.
I know,
He's being a
right?
bitch.
Yeah.
It's been like 4 hours. You calm the fuck down.
And they're not even panicking. It was just Paul who had seen something.
Yeah, you're right.
You know why you're there. Paul has seen something that's making him attack Snowman. You're not going to question Paul?
I know,
Yeah.
right? Really should
Remember
have.
he tells everybody to go home and make a quilt? I was like, you fucking dick.
Yeah.
Shit, what
Like,
an
they were
asshole.
gathered too. And then he dispersed them for some reason. I don't know. There's a lot of logic issues in this. Speaking of
Yeah.
logic issues, well, I mean, there's one more kill after this. It's when that one cop gets killed by getting ran over by his own cruiser.
Oh right, he's like transporting Paul to the jail. Remember Jack has like the stop sign?
Immediately after that scene is the scene where Shannon Elizabeth's character and her boyfriend go to have sex in the sheriff's house for some reason.
Bro, this part was fucking weird.
Why? Why would they do that?
Why would they do that? She was
Do
like
they normally do that?
she said it was something about like being morbid and stuff, and I was like, you're gonna have sex at the place where your brother died? What?
Yeah, that was
It's gross.
That was her response.
Oh,
Also, just bad
okay.
planning, because it's not like they were on vacation. They were just downtown. It was like they were gonna come back any minute. Bad
Yeah.
planning.
Mhm.
She goes upstairs, dries her hair from the snow,
Yeah.
Oh no. This part.
walk like
Yeah.
full on like, oh, I gotta do my hair, gotta clean up, gotta get more comfortable because we're gonna fuck in the sheriff's living room because she wants to do it in front of his fireplace.
Wait, are we gonna skip over the stripping scene
What'd you
where
say?
it takes them forever? What?
Right, because they're making
Oh,
out in his
yeah.
kitchen
Yeah.
and they undo their jackets, and then they undo their sweaters, and then they got another layer of sweaters, and then they have like the overalls.
And then they have thermal underwear. It's so funny. It takes
Yeah.
forever. There's
Yeah.
like this like seductive music playing, and they're removing like 20 layers of clothes. And they're still fully clothed by the time they get to the end.
She tells him she wants a bottle of champagne and she wants to do it in front of the fireplace.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Tommy is looking for champagne and she goes upstairs to get ready. Now, at one point, somebody throws a snowball at the window. So he thinks that the sheriff is bad. And he even says, I'm not a burglar, it's me, Tommy. Like, you're a burglar, Tommy. You're stealing his wine.
It's not just
Mhm.
breaking and entering anymore. You stole his wine, now it's
I
burglary.
know, right?
And what was he supposed to do? Like, oh, it's just Tommy and he's naked and they're having sex in our living room. Does that mean it was a coincidence? Because in that same scene, that same shot, actually, he goes to the freezer to get ice for the champagne, and Jack is already in the freezer.
Or do you think some
That means-
random kid threw that snowball and it wasn't Jack?
That's what I meant. It means it was
Yeah.
some random kid, because Jack was already inside.
Yeah, Jack doesn't work that fast either. Like he can make himself water, but he can't. He would have had to
It
do
takes
all
him a
that in the
while.
3 seconds that it took Tommy to react.
She is getting ready this entire time. Like she's putting on makeup, she's doing her hair, she's using the blow dryer, dries off, walks past a hot bath, hops back in.
Yeah, and gets her hair wet. Like, girl, like
After drying it, what the
after
heck?
drying it, put
Why?
it in a bun.
It hurts.
And she's like, "Thank you, Tommy. Like, when did you think he filled this? He was just getting wine. How long were you
Yeah.
getting ready?"
Yeah, you asked for a log fire and a bottle of wine. Didn't say shit about a bath. Tommy's death scene I thought was kind of cool with the icicles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's shooting.
that's pretty
We
unique.
totally skipped it. But yeah, Jack appears and Tommy stabs him and nothing happens because he's a big ass snowman.
And he's ice. I would think to not do anything and just fucking run. He's made of ice.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. He ends with an ice pick, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that does
I
not work.
remember
Yeah.
that because I was confused because he had an ice pick to pick ice out of the freezer, and then when he went for the knife, he didn't have the ice pick anymore.
Yep.
But then he dug through the drawers and ended up with the same ice pick.
Yeah, but Jack fucks him up by shooting some icicles at him, which again is like a great handling of your brand new powers. I wouldn't have known that I could be able to do that.
With precision too, because he hits him in the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And he like literally like shoots the icicles at him. So like there's power behind those icicles.
He's super strong.
He's super strong. He's got that snowman strength.
I didn't think snow was that strong.
I guess he can he travel up pipes?
I guess so, because he can make himself water.
Okay, because they show her in the bath for some reason. Again, the sheriff and his wife are only downtown. They're not like
They're not out of town.
They're not gone.
They're here.
Or they're in town.
Yeah.
They're doing an event. They'll be back soon.
Yeah, her plan was bad. Anyway, what were you saying about whether or not he can go up pipes?
They imply he could go up pipes, but at the same time, it wouldn't make sense with his nose and coals and stuff. I think he may have gotten in the tub with her.
Oh yeah, because he would have been the one to run the bath, because Tommy didn't do it.
Is he already in the bath?
I think he ran the bath for her and then was probably just on the ground somewhere in liquid form. Because she complains after a little bit. She's like, "Oh, Tommy, don't turn on the cold water." And I was like, "Oh, this must be when Frosty got in." Why the fuck am I? Damn it! His name is Jack Frost. Okay, that's when Jack got in. It's gonna be a problem.
He humps her to death.
Yeah, it's not fun to think about.
What's worse is he doesn't have his nose in, so it implies that he humped her to death with his carrot nose.
Yeah.
According to the trivia, that's not what they intended at all. It was supposed to be that he was body slamming her into the wall until she died. But after filming the scene, they were watching the dailies, and one of the producers was like, "It looks like he's boning her to death." The writer and the directors were just like, "You're right, that looks weird." So they went back and recorded some like dirty jokes for the actor to put over the end scene as he's leaving.
Gross. I mean, it's gross when you think about it.
In retrospect, but the fact that they didn't do it on purpose is just silly.
I can see now, like in retrospect, that it was because the carrot was floating around in the tub.
Yeah.
And that it just happened to work out. That hurt.
That joke.
It turned dirty and they just went with it.
Gross.
I feel like this whole movie, a lot of stuff not planned, but they write it into it like last minute. Like it wasn't supposed to be comedy and they made it comedy, or certain scenes weren't supposed to be filmed that way and they're like, you know what, let's just make more jokes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's worth pointing out that Riff Tracks covered this movie and they cut out that scene.
Oh.
Yeah. I can see them doing that. Yeah.
They cut out
not
that
trying
scene.
Not trying to fuck with that. God, Shannon Elizabeth was doing a lot of nudity. Because what was the movie after this? American Pie? For her?
Immediately after this was American Pie.
Jesus. And she shows
Wow.
like actual nudity in that movie.
Topless, right?
I mean, it's actual nudity, yeah. You don't ever see her get full nude in this one. They strategically place Jack's arms to cover her boobs and her butt.
Oh, yeah. I
see.
Oh, I didn't really catch that.
Anyway. It's a very memorable kill scene, but it's just like gross to think about.
I know, right?
Yeah.
After this part is the part where they're in the sheriff's station.
There's another little funny joke moment in this part. So like Marla's like pouring coffee into everyone's mugs, and Manners is holding his mug out still, and she thinks that he means to cheers So she cheers his mug with the coffee pot. It like made me laugh really bad. It's funny. It's like
But
little one-off
yeah,
jokes like that are just like funny to me.
the
Yeah,
jokes do land. Some of them land. Like the rocking chair joke genuinely made me laugh.
yeah.
I think they were like, why are they hiding in the sheriff's station?
I think that they were just planning something. They were looking at maps, and I didn't know why.
I hate when we're doing the recaps and we don't remember what the hell happened.
I know that Jack attacks.
Did they go outside?
They did go outside at one point, but I don't remember why they went outside.
I
think
just
they
watched
went.
this movie and I
I
can't
just did too.
remember.
I can't remember
I
either.
yeah. For some reason, they're at the sheriff's office, and then they go outside, and Marla finds the scarf. Then Jack attacks. Does he just come in through the front door?
Think so? Doesn't he just like melt?
So yeah, I think doesn't he come in like water? He makes himself water.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
comes in through the door.
He becomes Wator.
Oh yeah, and that's what gets Agent Stone all fucking like hard. Oh yeah, this is the scene where the sheriff finds out that heat hurts him because he uses Marla's blow dryer on Jack, and Jack doesn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Oh,
like,
that's
"No,
right.
it's heat."
As they're running away, they lock the door behind them, and he starts setting off a bunch of bug foggers.
Yeah, I think with the intention of setting the building on fire while Jack is inside it, but they forget that Paul is in there in one of the cells.
Well, that's not even why they go back. They go back because they forgot the keys in the door after they locked it behind them.
That's not a good
And as
thing.
he's sneaking away, Paul grabs him like, "Hey, don't forget me."
Yeah, that could have been real bad. They could have blown up Paul.
That scene annoyed me because like they have to go back for the keys.
Dude,
but
he's
at the
taking
same
so fucking
time,
long. But
that scene lasted like 5 minutes of him going like, "Pick him up, pick him up. Gotta get the keys, pick him
yeah.
up."
He still
Uh-huh.
steps in Jack anyway. I was like, you're being fucking dumb. Just grab the fucking keys.
They could have easily just broken the window too.
They could have, but they
Yeah.
didn't.
They should have made it so that he was going back for Paul.
That would have made more sense.
Like, oh, we could break the window. Who cares about the keys? Oh no, Paul. And then you could have had Paul yelling the whole time he was on his way there. He was just sort of an afterthought on the way back.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
A
cross
scene.
the street to the town hall area, try to shoot the building to blow up.
I mean, it doesn't work. Jack just immediately like resolidifies.
He does the "Look, Mom, Picasso" joke. I don't know
Ow.
if that was a Toy Story reference, but it reminded me of Toy Story.
Yeah, like Mr.
Mhm.
Potato Head. I don't understand why he resolidified all fucked up in the first place. Because he was
Yeah.
water. Like he could just like form into whatever he wants. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever.
Whatever. This movie's silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when everybody runs inside. Well, a few people run inside. Marla and the other cop get locked out for some reason. And he's not like he's close, too. They have time.
They have plenty of time. It's just everybody locked them out for some reason. I was like, just keep knocking.
Okay,
Someone's gonna
two
let you
things
in.
about this scene. Everybody tilting to make that Picasso joke really irritated me for some reason.
It made me kind of mad too. Everybody was like, huh?
Everyone did this at once.
Yeah,
Like,
at like the same time.
"Oh?"
Yeah, and mind you, too. Like this is kind of the first time everyone in town is seeing Jack. You all should just be running for your lives and like terrified that a snowman is talking to you.
I know,
Or at
right?
least
But they're
more
treating it very
confused.
flippantly.
Yeah. What's funny is, and I had to point this out, during that shot, a random dude walks past
Oh yeah,
holding a tree branch covered in marshmallows, and he doesn't react to Jack at all.
he doesn't give
He
a
just
shit.
leaves. Yeah, he's just leaving, like casually walking away. No one reacts to him, not even Jack.
These extras are out of control. Yeah, is it in this little community town hall meeting that they come up with the plan with the hair dryers? That's this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It's also when he interrogates Stone about what the hell is going on.
Oh, this is when he shoots at his legs or feet, or yeah. So I can't believe I watched this twice and I still don't really understand what Stone's role is. But like the first time I watched this, I thought that he was just like a scientist that was tagging along with Manners. But it turns out he is an agent, right?
I don't think either of them are agents.
So what are they? They working for that genetic material company?
Stone is, and then he says
Okay.
that Manners is a mercenary that the agency sent.
Okay. That makes sense.
the Stone and Manners thing is kind of odd because, yeah, you're right. He does say that Manners is a mercenary that the agency sent to help him, and I think the scene gets really interesting, but the movie isn't smart enough to get that. His motive sounds really interesting for a movie about this subject because he says he was working on a way to make human DNA survive past a nuclear holocaust.
Okay.
It was intended to preserve DNA after a meltdown or something. It spilled on Jack instead before they had a chance to test it. Jack is pretty much his only guinea pig and like test subject. But the reason why Stone is so like wow about Jack is because Jack was able to keep his personality after the meltdown. Not just his DNA was preserved, his mind and thoughts were as well. He's like, that proves my theory that the soul is real. The soul is something chemical that can be transferred through DNA using my chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they completely cut away from that and they don't really elaborate. Well, I'm like, that's a really interesting concept. But then that's all they go. That's as far as they go with that line.
Yeah.
It would've
So
been
it's a
cool.
plot point that's too smart for the movie that it's in.
That's
basically.
what I was trying to say.
Pretty much,
It's
yeah.
too smart for the movie that it's in.
Yeah.
Because the
They're
implications
just like,
of
nah,
that
fuck,
are
we gotta
really
kill this
interesting.
Yeah.
psycho. Gotta kill this fucking
Yeah, and
killer
he's like-
snowman now.
They're like,
You get
no,
rid
I
of the
need to
snowman."
study him. Don't kill him.
Dude, yeah, Stone straight up starts simping for Jack. Like when they blow up the sheriff's office, like they're dragging Stone through the window, and as he's being dragged through, he's like, Jack, I'm sorry. And I was like, the fuck is this Titanic? What are we doing?
When the sheriff points the blow dryer at him and Stone is like, no, don't hurt him. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, dude. It's like he's in love with him. Whatever. It's just his
So-
life's work. It's my life's work.
Their
Whatever.
plan is to melt Jack down using blow dryers and then force him into the boiler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do that. They corral him with blow dryers.
I love that scene. It's so goofy.
Jack has a funny line in this sequence where like all four of the men have their blow dryers pointing at him. The sheriff's wife pops in with a fifth blow dryer and Jack is just like, oh, here goes another one. I don't know. Just the way it was delivered, it was funny to me. Yeah, they managed to melt half of his head off. It's an
Yeah.
effective plan.
After that, it's just Stone and Manners in there. And
Oh,
that's when
yeah.
Manners is killed.
Yeah, because he vaporizes. I think they don't take that into account. But like Jack vaporizes and turns into condensation against the windows, and then he
He's able to
grows
come back from
jagged
that.
teeth.
Yeah, he grows like icicle teeth and he bites Stone to death.
I feel like that wouldn't have killed him immediately. It would have hurt
Especially
a
since
lot.
he bit his face.
Yeah.
He just kind of scratched up his face and he was dead. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really lackluster kill.
Yeah. If they should have just had him rip his whole head off. But I guess when you lose a bunch of your money,
Yeah.
your budget, you
Mhm.
gotta work with what you got.
And that's when Stone is like, how does it feel to be immortal? Like he does this whole mad scientist thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack is like, it feels cold.
Yeah. It
That's
feels
such a silly
cold.
response.
Well, he's like, I could help you. I could even turn you back. He says, why would I want to go back? I'm having fun.
Yeah, why would he want to go back to the man who's about to be executed when he could stay an immortal snowman?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Around that time is when the sheriff and, for some reason, just his son are going back. And as they're getting into the car, Stone comes out and he's clearly possessed. And that lasts a full, 10 seconds before Jack is like, fuck it. And then Stone just starts vomiting snow out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. They have that one little makeup effect where Stone's throat is distended. Ugh, ugh. It looks so gross.
That
It
looks
was
pretty
effective
cool.
in my
That was pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah.
It was so gross looking. I was like, oh shit.
Pretty good.
Jack, of course, goes over to the car and starts working his way in through the vents. And for some reason, they do not get out of the car or try to get out of the car until
Yeah.
he's already in the car.
Yeah, those locks should have been frozen well before they realized, because them just simply not opening the door didn't work for me. You're not
Yeah.
locked in.
Like, it should have been frozen, and then they realize he's seeping in through the vents. But because it was after, it felt silly. This whole
No.
movie's silly. What am I talking
It-
about?
It's a goofy movie. Yeah, you can't really take it too seriously.
Is this the scene when the sheriff shoves the reindeer snacks
What's
in
okay?
Jack's face?
That scene also should have gone better. He goes
Uh-huh.
back for it. They're out of the car, and he turns around, grabs the snacks, then shoves it in Jack's face. And as they're leaving, he realizes that it's hurting him. I thought
Yeah.
it was gonna be like a moment of there's nothing around, he's choking me, fight him off, I'll hit him with this. But that's
Yeah.
not what happened.
They just kind of stopped and were like, "Oh, wait. Whoa, what'd you
Yeah.
do?"
Yeah, and he's like, what was in that? And that's when the son is like, I'm sorry, I poisoned you. You knew it was poison, otherwise you wouldn't know to apologize.
I
I
just can't
know.
believe he was just like, I didn't want you to get cold, so I put antifreeze in it.
I'm
Dude, you're like
sorry.
11. That's like the kind of logic a 4-year-old would have.
They should have used a
Elementary
younger actor.
school. It is so funny because there's two different scenes where you see each of the parents like cradling him, like holding him like he's like a small kid. And I was like,
Yeah,
he's
like they're
almost your
carrying him
height.
under an arm.
It's really funny. He's too old.
Is he supposed to be like special needs? No, he's not.
No. I think they just couldn't find a young enough actor, I guess, and they were just like, all right, this one looks the youngest.
When I was in college, I went to a student film festival where the whole premise of the film was that like this 5-year-old was helping his serial killer dad trap women, but because they couldn't cast a child actor, one of the guys from my class had to play him.
Oh. Right.
So it was like a 30-year-old dude going, I'm 5 years old and I'm lost. I'm like, that totally ruined your
Oh
drama
gosh.
about
Oh,
the serial
no.
killer. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I think the kid was definitely miscast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's a scene earlier where he's making the reindeer stuff, and the mom is like, oh, you made a mess. There's a snowman outside that needs to be decorated. And he goes, ooh, and he grabs it and leaves all that crap everywhere. And the mom is just like, well, shucks, looks like I gotta clean.
I know, make him clean. That bugged me so much. Like, why just let him make a mess? He's like 12.
Child actors in 90s horror movies, it's gonna be a reoccurring thing of us just being annoyed by them.
We've liked
Yeah.
almost none of them, dude.
Yeah,
There's
that's
the
true.
shitty kid from New Nightmare. Oh, there was the real shitty kid from 13 Ghosts. It's just a thing.
Goosebumps.
Oh yeah. That's an outlier.
That's
I think.
not, yeah, that's not fair. She was a
But I
Canadian.
think that like 90s and early 2000s horror, like just any kid, it was just like a requirement. Like any child had to be super fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a requirement. You know what it is? And I don't know if I brought this up in an earlier podcast, but I was listening to a podcast from a child actor. He was talking about how the way they used to teach child actors back in the day, they all had that annoying overhead movement, like, oh, I talk like this kind
Right,
of
head
thing. And they
wiggles.
kind of over enunciate everything they say is the way they were taught. Like William Shatner. And so if you didn't act like that, you were considered a bad child actor. So you got cast less. And that was an American child actor thing, obviously. Because Canadian child actors are like the ones from Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like Ryan
Goosebumps.
Gosling
Yeah.
and Goosebumps. But American child actors all have that overhead movement thing.
Mhm.
Where they talk like chickens with their heads pecking back and forth. Yeah, the kid is kind of distracting, to be honest.
Yeah, at least he's not in it for too much.
I feel like that's why they didn't bother to cast a younger one. It's just because he has 4 lines. Forget about it. But they develop a plan based off of that, where Paul and the kid has to go get as much antifreeze as they can from Paul's store.
Thankfully, Paul has a shit ton of it. Yeah.
This confused me because he tells him, like, get as much antifreeze as you can and put it in your truck. I would have translated that as bring the bottles of antifreeze.
Yeah, not to
from your
make a
store.
pool out of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Paul
scary.
makes a pool of antifreeze.
This is that one bit when they have that crazy ass stunt where Jack and the sheriff come out of the like they throw themselves through the window and it's at the same time as the pickup is like backing up into the spot. Dude, that stunt could have gone so bad.
I know, right?
Holy
Yeah,
fucking shit.
that's so scary.
In the trivia, they said they managed to nail it in one try, but it's a pickup truck backing up as the stuntman falls into the truck bed
Yeah, I was
from
like, oh
from
man.
a breakaway window.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to have been absolutely precise. Otherwise, like missing that jump by like 1 foot, like he would have died.
Yeah,
Fuck.
absolutely.
It was a pretty cool stunt though. I was like, oh, they made it. Yay. Right into the pool
Mhm.
of antifreeze.
So the way that sequence goes, though,
Yeah.
Jack has him cornered, and then he turns his hand into an icicle and then tries to stab him through the heart, and he basically bleeds out. Like he stops moving and he's limp in Jack's arms. And then he
Yeah.
hears the truck and goes, oh, wakes up and then tackles Jack and they go through the window. I guess he was just faking it because
Yeah.
otherwise, did he just wake up to go, oh, good, they're here? Anyway, let's go
I
through this window.
guess. Maybe he's sleepy.
It's been a long day.
That means he's rolling around in the antifreeze with an open chest wound.
Oh, yeah, dude. Also, and I'm pretty sure through that whole because they're tumbling in that pool of antifreeze. One of them opened their mouths. Fuck yeah, one of them opened
Yeah.
their mouths. Sheriff definitely did. Yeah,
Ugh.
and it's getting in your
I just rem-
eyes too. Ugh. Ugh.
I just remember Jack going, it's a gusher, as he's bleeding. I thought that was pretty funny. Jack is finally dissolved. There's only little bits of him left. And
Yeah.
that's when the son is like, Dad, you forgot his arm. And then it starts choking him.
Oh yeah, the mom like straight up tackles the son and like they dump him. They baptize him in that antifreeze pool, basically.
Yeah, they basically baptize him the way they're dunking him. But
The dad's like, "How do you like it? Does it taste good? This is what you're gonna feed me."
that shot, I was like dying laughing because you're right. The way they filmed it, the mom straight up tackles that kid.
Yeah. So violent.
This is kind of like a good idea where they kind of just like pour the rest of Jack and the antifreeze into the antifreeze bottles and then bury them. That seems like the best option too, because there's no real way you can destroy him. If he vaporizes, he just comes back to the condensation. I also thought about like other
How would you
ways
ruin
that they
him?
could contain Jack, and I was like, have you guys ever heard of those like forever soups?
Forever
Oh, the
soups?
ones that are just boiling constantly?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
it's super weird to explain, Ambi, but it's like I think it's like an East Asian thing, but there was like this gigantic fucking wok that's like the size of a bed, and they just
Mhm.
add more and more broth and ingredients to it, and like they have it sometimes some soups are going for like years. Yeah,
That's
but I was like,
cool. Oh
yeah,
wait, I have heard of that. Okay, that's what
yeah.
that means.
And if he turns into steam from them overboiling, he could get out.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah,
antifreeze is
okay.
the best way to go about this. That's the end of the movie, isn't it? That is.
Yeah,
That's
I think
literally the end of
that's
the movie.
it. It ends with the bottles lighting up and bubbling.
Yeah. What are
Mhm.
they implying is happening there?
I think they're just trying to imply that he's still alive, but he can't really get
He
back
just can't move.
together. Like
Yeah.
he's having trouble. I think in the second movie, the agents recover the bottles, is how he comes back.
Mhm.
God.
But I don't really remember. I don't think I've seen that entire movie. Yeah, that's pretty much the movie. Again, there wasn't really much to it. Silly movie. Silly
No.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time for reviews. Just like that. You have to say it just like that.
Woo.
Time for reviews. Okay, so the way we do our reviews is based on whether or not we'd rent it again, whether or not we'd recommend, whether it's a one and done, glad we watched it, no real desire to check it out again, or if we hated it, absolutely don't recommend, never watching it again. Who would like to go first?
I can go first if you want,
Yeah.
Ambi.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a one and done for me, dude. I don't know. I think I understand why this movie has such a cult following. Like it's so goofy, but like as it is, there's just like something like I don't know. I find it unremarkable and it doesn't really work for me. Like there are movies that are so bad they're good, and like there are some movies that are they're so bad they're bad. But in this case, this movie is just bad and it's not terrible. I just don't wish to revisit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like aside from some funny jokes and like recent like decent kills and like the makeup is kind of good. Like for example, like Stone's like distended throat, which is disgusting looking to me. There really isn't enough here for me to ever want to come back. I don't know. The acting isn't awful, like by any means. It's nothing very like challenging or impressive, except for like maybe Scott McDonald. I guess like Jack is like ridiculous and he's over the top, and I guess it's entertaining.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like you would think, I feel like this movie should have been up my alley because it's so ridiculous and goofy and the kills are good. But I've
Mhm.
watched it twice, and I gotta say, after the second watch, I guess it was easier to pick up on the jokes, and that's what made it entertaining. But as a whole, I don't know if I would ever want to revisit this one again. I would recommend you watch it once and see how you feel about it. Maybe it is your cup of tea, but I think just it in for me, it doesn't fall into the so bad it's good category. It's kind of just fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, one and done for me. I recommend you watch it once, but I won't be renting it again.
Okay. You want to go next?
Let's see if you didn't notice on the video portion of the podcast, he's behind me.
Oh
The
yeah. I honestly
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hinge drew him. I picked this movie because I remember when I was younger, I remember seeing 2 Jack Frost movies, and it's the other Jack Frost
We
movie.
never did talk about that.
We totally
We
forgot to
never
talk
talked
about
about
the other
that.
Jack Frost movie.
Dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, just for clarification, we are talking about the Jack Frost. That's a horror version, not where it's a heartfelt like family drama.
Yeah, I would say
I-
family comedy drama thing.
Yeah,
It's like
It's not
sad.
that one.
Totally forgot
Don't
about
watch
that.
this one.
That movie came out a year after this one.
Yeah. That's hella funny. We didn't once
That's
talk about it. We
hella
must have just
funny.
forgotten. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
totally forgot.
Or
I just remember
yeah,
that movie being incredibly depressing.
Yeah. Did the Michael Keaton Jack Frost come
Michael
out
Keaton
after?
Jack Frost came out in 98. This movie came out in 97.
Oh, they
So
could
they ripped
not be
off a
two more
horror
different
movie.
movies.
yeah, this came out in 1997, the other one came out in 1998.
How
That one's just about a
fucking
haunted snowman, right?
Yeah.
yeah, well, Michael Keaton's spirit takes over the snowman that the sun builds, and they go on shenanigans. It's literally it's almost the same premise. It's like a dead man takes over a snowman. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and even in the beginning of this movie, there was an accident where like
Yeah.
one of the
Car
guys got
accident.
car
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah.
That could have been the other Jack Frost in the making.
Yeah.
They ripped off a horror
That's
movie for family
so
drama.
funny. Michael
Um,
Keaton's not in this one. Just kidding.
I do remember that and being kind of confused, like which Jack Frost is this? But I do remember seeing specifically this one and my mom
Oh,
being
yeah.
like, "Oh, it's too scary. You don't want to watch it." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Now that
I
I've
love
fully
hearing-
seen it.
I love hearing about the movies that your mom let you watch, and then the ones she deemed too scary. Like, oh yeah, you can watch The Exorcist. No, Killer Snowman. You don't want to see this.
I did watch the Killer Snowman eventually, and I will say it's not that scary. It's not that bad. It's a little goofy, over the top, and I do like some of the, like, I guess the puns, like the rocking chair joke and whatnot is kind of stupid, silly, but
Mhm.
I feel like this movie is it's definitely like a one kind of thing. Like, yeah, I've seen it. I don't know if I need to see it again, but I would watch it with someone else who hasn't seen it just for funsies, I guess.
It's definitely
like
one of those kinds of movies.
yeah, it's not a bad per se movie. It's not like, "Ah, that's terrible. Let me wash my eyeballs." But it was more like, it's okay. It's cheesy writing. Kind of cool effects. I wish I would have seen a bit more in-depth kills because I feel like they cut away too much for the kills.
Yeah, that's for
They
sure.
do. Yeah.
I think it's a good movie to try at least once, you know. Happy holidays, Killer Snowman, you know. Anyways, I would say, yeah, check it out at least once. And I don't think I would rent it again, but yeah, go ahead.
So that's 2 episodes in a row that you guys are like, this I don't want to watch this again. I don't recommend it.
I
Yeah.
recommend you try it once, if that counts.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
What
we're
about
not
you?
renting this one again.
Yeah, nah.
You said the same thing. Like, yeah, I don't want to see this, but I recommend it for you might like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to educate yourself on Killer Snowman and
Yeah.
what they possibly can and can't do. Are there other Killer Snowman movies? Like horror movies? Not Michael Keaton?
Not that I could
Oh,
think of.
yeah.
I know there's
None come
been
to
like
mind.
Abominable Snowman, and there's been like Snowman
Abominable.
minions in movies. Like, I know that there's an episode of Doctor Who about snowman monsters, but they don't kill anybody. And I know there's like snowman minions in like a couple Christmas type movies. Like, there's that one with The Rock that came out a few years ago.
Huh, I don't think I know
Okay.
that one. Frosty the Snowman inadvertently leads that girl to getting pneumonia and she almost dies.
Oh gosh.
That's
She
not.
gets
I don't
pneumonia
think.
in that
I don't think
movie?
we count that. She gets something in, like she gets stuck out in the cold and she almost dies because of it.
I
This is
just
not
learned
laughing.
that apparently Frosty was in the news recently because the voice actor from Frosty the Snowman, his son was on a podcast where he revealed that he had like 3 secret families
Oh my god.
and all of his
Wow.
kids were named the same. They're all named Ralph.
Oh my god. How terrible. Sorry, that's horrifying. My god. Could you imagine finding this out about your father? Sorry,
Anyway,
we got off
sorry,
track.
we interrupted your review.
Oh, I think she was done. Or he said, watch
Yeah,
it.
I was done.
Oh,
And I
right.
said you could go Hinge, and then we went on a tangent.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I really liked this movie, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I don't like it that much. It's this weird thing of I don't remember this movie. And I've been watching this movie since I was a little kid. Like, I remember renting this as a new release from Hollywood Video. And it was in my regular rotation of holiday horror movies I would watch as a kid.
Yeah.
But it's never as good as I remember.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does. Maybe you're just like viewing it like with rose-colored glasses. Maybe like you're remembering how much you loved it as a kid. And
Yeah.
You know what? When I was a kid, I thought this was a full moon movie. It feels like it would be.
Oh, really?
oh, because of the makeup.
Because of the
Or the
makeup and
jokes?
the jokes and like the
I
style.
could see that.
It feels like a full moon movie. And we did
Mhm.
cover a full moon movie before. Well, actually, one of our first episodes was
Mhm.
Demonic Toys.
Demonic toys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's part of the disappointment rewatching it. Full moon movies, if they're not, they have the same style of humor, but they go all out when it comes to the effects. Like that's their entire budget is the effects and the kills and the monsters. And I think that's why I always remember this movie wrong, because I'm imagining some crazy shit that never happens in this movie. You know what I
Really?
mean? Like I'm imagining better effects than are actually in the movie. Because the only effects heavy scene in this movie is the opening when he melts. Other than that,
Yeah.
everything is just sort of implied.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting more of a rubber puppet killer monster kind of thing, like a full moon movie. But I do recommend this movie. This, like I said, it was in my regular rotation. I mean, I have way more Christmas horror movies now than I did back then. So I kind of stopped watching this for years. Like, I think the last time I saw this movie was almost 10 years ago. It's nostalgia for sure for me, but honestly, it's not as good as other, even Christmas horror comedies that I've seen recently.
I guess it's just kind of
And it's short. This movie's only hour 50 something.
Yeah, it's not
It's
that long.
it's a little under an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty short.
Doesn't need to be any longer. I just
Yeah.
felt like I thought that there was more kills in this movie too, but several of them happen off camera.
And I'll say
And
a lot
for-
of the kills are pretty tame too.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because they didn't have the budget to do different
Yeah,
kinds of
probably.
kills.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was the budget, but at the same time, that's exactly what I meant by I was remembering a full moon movie.
Mhm.
Whereas that's everything to a full moon movie. Like,
Is a
damn the
budget,
script,
like-
damned everything else. We need to put effects into the kills.
Yeah, I love that.
While I'm on the subject, that's probably why Ginger Dead Man is more fondly remembered than Jack Frost, because that is a full moon movie. Has
Mhm.
exactly the same kind of humor and style, but that one's a little bit more memorable because the effects are that much more memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do recommend. I recommend this movie the same way you said earlier. It's one of those put it on with friends and everybody watch it kind of movie. In fact, it is a Riff Tracks episode for that very reason. But even at that point, I kind of would rather watch the Riff Tracks version of this.
I gotta watch that. Love Red
Yeah.
Tracks.
This is a watch with your buddies kind of movie.
Yeah, definitely.
As far as will I watch it again? Yeah, sure, of course. This is a throw on and not really pay attention kind of movie for me anyway. But I don't know if I would add it back to my holiday rotation even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is worth checking out at least once. Okay, so that was Jack Frost from 1997. If you liked our show, give us a like or subscribe or follow, depending on which social medias you have. We have a Twitter and a Blue Sky, and an Instagram we never use.
Yeah, that's true.
Our audio version only on Podbean and our various other places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and for our video portion, we're uploading them on the YouTubes.
Yep.
Everything depending on
whatever's
what you
possible
use.
for you.
Whatever's possible, whatever's most convenient. Yeah, I like that. Give us a follow wherever's most convenient.
Give us a whatever you got.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
That's good. Give us what's giving good. Yes.
Yeah.
Return next time, and remember, there are no late fees when you check out movies with the Video Store Phantoms. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Wee.
Wee.
I don't want to be ya.
I look like a jackalope with these antlers on. I like it.